Hi guys, welcome to Ecuador Homestead. We are working in the garden today, so I'm gonna bring you along. Now this bed right here, we are planting some Papuchina, or what we call, or what you know as taro root. We're gonna plant this bed. I think my dad's doing that, and we're gonna get this planted over here. We have some taro root planted right here, so that's planted, and we're gonna go ahead and plant this one. We're also working over here, right here, as you can see. We have some sweet potatoes in here, and then we also have some onions over there, and we have a good bit of tomatoes growing over here. So my brother is hauling dirt from a pit that we have been digging out for our water system, where all of our wastewater from the sink goes, and he's hauling all that dirt here so we can plant the taro root. So now, where this is our hole, basically we're digging. Here's where the water comes in. We're going to plant some bananas in here because they're going to like this water that comes from the sink. So we're going to plant the bananas in here, and we're just digging the dirt out over here to make a bigger spot for the bananas to be planted. So this bed right behind here, we're pulling all these weeds back here. Me and my sister are going to pull it, so I'm going to set you up and do a time lapse. Go, we got it done. Everything is done. Now let's move on to something else. Now you can see I've got a potato in this bag, and basically as it continues to grow up, what we're going to do is we're going to unfold this right here. There's 2 layers right here. We're going to unfold it and pack it down with more dirt as it continues to grow up. We have 4 of them. So that's kind of what we're doing with our potatoes. We planted them before directly in the ground, and they just didn't do very well. Now if I'm correct, this is a different variety of pumpkin. We planted another pumpkin, and that was from a town probably maybe 3 hours away. Well, no, maybe an hour and a half away, and it didn't do very well. However, this pumpkin is just like a locally done, locally grown pumpkin. It's a lot different, so we gave it a shot, and here's how they're doing. Of course, we don't know how they're going to do until they fruit, but we'll see soon, and we'll show you what the fruit looks like when they do produce. So we're up here at a friend's house again, and we're going to get some Wayusa with this bucket, put some Wayusa in this bucket, and we're going to get some bamboo leaves. So let's do that real quick. You probably may not know what Wayusa is, but I'll make a video eventually talking a little bit about it. But without further ado, let's go get some. Now this right over here is the Wayusa tree. So if you come a little bit closer, these are Wayusa leaves right here. Okay, the Wayusa tree just like shade, so we're gonna get a couple of these leaves. Makes a really good tea. We love the tea. We pretty much drink it every single day that we have this stuff. We just love the tea. Younger leaves are better. Okay, just gonna say that younger leaves are better. And I'm gonna collect a couple of these. Then I have to go down and help my siblings with collecting bamboo leaves. Walking down to the path to the bamboo forest again. It looks like it's a jungle. Truly looks like a jungle here. And we are somewhat at the very edge of the jungle. So, you know. I think one time we found actually an anteater on this property. It was really cool when we found it. So we have arrived. Let's go ahead and start raking up some bamboo leaves. Now let's just start collecting some bamboo leaves. We try not to get the sticks as much as possible. We try to get it's okay to have smaller sticks. We have sticks here and there, but we try to get the smaller sticks and the bamboo leaves itself. Do not and keep out the big sticks like this. So like big sticks like this, we throw this out. Okay, we just finished filling up the bags of bamboo. Let's go home. Now I'm out here looking for a lemon. Let's see if we can find one. Ow. These are prickery, as you can see. Got one in my head. Here and there, it hits your head. Okay, there we go. And I'm just looking for a lemon so that I can have some lemon water. Even though this COVID-19 stuff is going around, which we're always talking about, I don't really think it's too big of a deal, but anyways, I still like to keep my immunity strong, and lemon water has lots of vitamin C in it, so I'm gonna make some lemon water. I'm out here on the porch enjoying my lemon water. Let's see if I can drink this all at once. Ah, man. Yeah. Okay, that was about 2 lemons there. It is a little rough to drink it straight. Well, no, that wasn't straight. Oh, it's watered down, of course, but without any sugar or any sweeteners or anything. That's a high concentrated. So, that was a little rough. I try to do this as often as possible to boost my immunity. One way or the other, if the, pandemic is bad or not, which I don't think it is bad, it's good to have a strong immunity, so I try to drink some lemon water here and there. Now we are going to we're back here and planting some apple trees. That's what we're doing. We've got a couple apples we're going to plant. I think we have like 4 or 5. So we're going to plant these. And then we're also going to go up in our orchard and plant some other things up there as well.
Yeah, these are some apples that a friend of ours gave us, and it's from a different part of Ecuador, so Cuenca area, so I'm not really sure if these are going to do well here in our climate, because it's a little bit warmer here and it's a little bit more rainy. So we're going to just get them planted and see kind of what they do.
We're gonna call this place over here Olivia's Orchard. That's Olivia right there. This is the orchard right here. Okay, let's go up to the orchard up front. So we're in the front orchard and we're gonna plant some lemons. I'm gonna dig a hole right here, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Yep.
We're gonna show you what we're gonna do to try to keep the sheep from eating off the leaves. The sheep come around and they graze over here in this orchard, and so we want to put some protection around them so that the sheep won't get to them and eat their leaves. Okay, so what we're going to do here is create like a something to go around the tree to keep the sheep from getting into it and eating it. Okay, so there you have it. So now the sheep can't get under it and get to the leaves, and and this is too high for them to get their heads up in there and get to the tree. So we'll let the tree grow in these conditions, and they should be okay.
Now what we are doing for the water system is we're building a new cistern. We have already one, but it's not big enough. If we go 2 weeks without water, we start running low, and we really need 2. So this is another one that we're building, and as you can see, it's that big. Me and my dad and my brother have been working on that, and it's basically, we have this tank over here, and this is going to basically be pumped from here into here, and then it will run off that way to the house. So that's kind of what we're doing with this. Hi there. I just want to show you real quick what happened to the dog. If he would stay still, you can see on his nose right there, my brother by accident was cutting weeds, and he hit him really hard in the nose, right on the nose, with a machete. It was an accident, of course. It was bleeding really bad, but luckily I think he's okay. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you give it a like, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Comment below and let me know what you thought about this video, and I'll see you next time on Ecuador Homestead.